Hello everybody and welcome back to our video. In today's video I'm going to be playing Jedi Survivor again. Let's get right into it. Now sadly a little bit of my footage sadly got corrupted, but it's fine because nothing really happened. All I did was open a gate and get into this jungle part of the map. And I had a new mini boss fight where I basically have to fight a gigantic orange pig. And I beat it. And then I had to pull these rocks out of the walls so I could hop onto them because they had vines on them, and I had to do an entire parkour course to get out of this pit. And then I found this gigantic area full of these weird blue bugs that would kill you. Then I made it to a place called the Forest Array, and this place was also filled to the brim with these blue bugs. So if I fell at all, I would basically just die. And then I found something kinda crazy. I found a Wampa. And he pretty much instantly killed me. And then he killed me again. And then I finally fought him again. And I found out that he couldn't fit through this little corridor, and therefore I used that to be able to kill him. And then I sliced off his arm. And then I finally beat him. And then a little bit later, I found this weird bat dragon looking thing, and I was able to grab its feet and fly off with it. And I failed to land where I needed to go, but I still nearly made it, and then I finally made it after a few more tries. Then I found this gigantic door leading to a strange tower, and with a little bit more exploring, I finally made it behind this gate and inside of the tower. And then it turns out that this is where our next boss fight was. And we had to fight this guy named Dagon Jera. And I could be pronouncing it wrong, I'm not really sure, but this boss fight was super hard. But then I finally beat him on my 5th attempt. And then he ran away with this big purple robot guy named Ravis, who we actually saw in the last episode, who's beating up a frog guy named Turtle. Then we had to ride our zipline all the way back to, well, the town that we came from. And on the way back, we found this thing called a Neko that kind of looked like a gigantic bird that you could ride. And after a while of exploring, we finally made it to a Jawa village. But then after a while, we finally made it back. Then I found a prospector that told me to go and look for these other prospectors that got lost in a cave. It turns out they didn't get lost. They got eaten by a rancor. And now I had to fight it. And I immediately died to him. And then I died again. And then again. And then I actually started to make some progress on his health, until I died again. And then on my 8th attempt, I thought that this was the run that was going to win it for me, and I was going to finally kill the Rancor. I still had 2 healings, and I had most of my health still there. And then I also had him super low on health. But then I died and lost literally all of my progress. I was dying tons until this run. I had finally killed the Rancor. And oh my god, was this boss hard to defeat.
You're back. So, what did you find?
Took down the Rancor that was stalking the mines, but I didn't find any prospectors.
So let me get this straight. No Rancor, no survivors, no competition? That priorite's mine for the taking.
Better be careful. Who knows if there's another Rancor down there.
You're just yanking my chain, right? Right?
And then the mission changed because now I had to go check on my ship called the Mantis and see if they were done repairing it. And it turns out that they were done repairing it. Now we were going to apparently fly the ship to a planet called Jedi. Anyways, that's wrapped up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. So, folks, bye.